Revan, I knew you'd come for me. You're wasting your time. I have seen the Jedi for what they are, weak and afraid. The Sith are the true masters of the Force. You've forgotten that lesson, Revan. Now you must pay the price. Here on the Star Forge, the power of the dark side is at its strongest. This time, you will not defeat me. I see now why Malak followed you. Even though you're only a shell of your former self, you're still a formidable opponent. I can't even imagine the power you must have wielded when you were the Dark Lord. You were a fool to give it all up and follow the light side. The dark side has made me stronger than I ever was before. I have a greater command of the Force than all but the most powerful Jedi Masters. As Malak teaches me the greatest secrets of the Sith, I will unlock more of my potential. Eventually, there'll be no limit to what I can accomplish with the Force. Jedi propaganda. The dark side is only a tool, and Malak will train me in its use. Eventually, I will surpass my master and challenge him. If I am worthy, he will die by my hand. Then I will take on my own apprentice, and the cycle will begin again. This is the way of the Sith. It is how we assure our leaders are always the strongest and most worthy. No, Revan. It is you who are doomed. There, take it. You're growing weary. I can sense it. Your strength falters. The light side is failing you while the power of the Star Forge re-energizes me. Soon this will all be over. You dare spew those Jedi lies in my face? You will die screaming, Revan. This is not possible. You have rejected the dark side. You are a weak and pathetic servant of the light. How can you still stand against me? Why can't I defeat you? Yes, I see you speak the truth. I am no match for you. Please, for the sake of what we once shared, do not make me suffer. End my life quickly. There is no other way. What other choice do you have? I have fallen to the dark side. I am the apprentice to the Dark Lord himself. You cannot let me live. No, I am not strong enough. There is too much anger inside me now. Too much hatred and fear. I can no longer find peace in the Force. No. That bond is what I ask you for. Yes, I could join you in your battle against the Dark Lord. That alone would not make up for all I have done. Yet it would be a step in the right direction. But how would you be able to trust me? How do you know I wouldn't turn on you when you faced Darth Malak? How do you know the dark side wouldn't make me betray you again? You play a dangerous game. Are you certain you wish to take this risk? I could end your life and gain Malak's favor with a single stroke of my lightsaber. You are brave, and some would say foolish. But you are also right. The dark side has not wholly consumed me. I cannot raise my blade against you. You will go on to defeat Malak. Of this I have little doubt. You will have gone from being the Sith Lord himself to the savior of our galaxy. And you said you loved me. This may not be the best time to say it, but I love you too, with all my heart. After this? No. Nothing could make me feel safer than to be loved by you. You should go. Malak awaits. This isn't over yet. For any of us. I should stay here, though. If we face Malak, I am afraid his dark presence will overwhelm me. It would not be wise to expose myself to such temptation. Yes, that would be for the best. You don't need me to defeat Malak anyway. Now I understand that a true Jedi is a match for any Sith, even the Dark Lord himself. I will stay here in this chamber and use my battle meditation to aid the Republic fleet. I am their only hope of destroying the Star Forge and ending the Sith menace. You must go and face Malak, but you have to hurry. Once I turn the battle in the Republic's favor, we won't have much time to escape the Star Forge before it's destroyed. Good luck, my love, and may the Force be with you.
There. A break in the Sith formations. Green Squadron, move in.
Green Squadron, moving in. Green Squadron's through. We've broken their lines.
Bastila is no longer using her battle meditation against us. The tide has turned.
Red Squadron, into the breach. Capital ships, reinforce their position. The Sith fleet is in disarray. Now's our chance. Hit that Star Forge with everything we've got.
There you are. What happened?
That's wonderful news. There's no time to celebrate just yet. I was able to use my battle meditation to allow the Republic to break through the Sith fleet. The capital ships are in bombardment range.
And that means we all have to get out of here right now before this entire complex comes down around our ears. Everyone else is already on the ship. Let's move.
Admiral Dodonna, we've hit their main orbital stabilizers.
Everyone pull back. I don't want to lose any ships when that space station goes down. We did it, Vandar. The Sith are routed, and the Star Forge destroyed.
But at what cost, Admiral? Where is the Ebon Hawk and her crew?
You made it.
We couldn't let you start the victory party without us, Admiral.
I'm sending an honor guard to escort you in. You'll be getting a hero's welcome when we all get home. You have defeated Malak, destroyed the Starforge, and broken the spirit of the Sith. For this, I am proud to present you each with the Cross of Glory, the highest honor the Republic can bestow. From Coruscant to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rims, you will be known as the saviors of the Republic.
On behalf of the Jedi Council, defenders of the galaxy, and sworn protectors of the Republic, I, too, would like to honor you for your actions. We Jedi now have another tale to weave into the grand history of our eternal order. The redemption of Revan, the prodigal knight. Wherever you go, you will be recognized as the saviors of the galaxy, the heroes of our age. But you must remain ever vigilant. For one day, you may be called upon yet again to defend the glory of the Republic against the tyranny of the dark side. For this is the destiny of the Jedi.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is GrooveSim. Hope you enjoyed that. This is a bit of a mulligan do-over because the first go-round in the playthrough, I screwed up the part with Bastila. So I got, one of the bad endings, I suppose. I had to kill her. My character had to kill Bastila. That was not good. That didn't set right with me. And I played this game so many times that you would think that I would just not make those kinds of mistakes, but not the case. So I decided to, start. I had to actually start from. Fortunately, I did have a couple of saves just prior to boarding the Starforge. So I had to start from the very beginning of the Starforge, but it wasn't, that much time, and besides that, you don't have to fight every enemy you encounter. You can just run right by him. So that's what I did. And I got all the way to Bastila, and Bastila was, a bit of a tough fight, but finally got, through it, and she was redeemed, as you saw. So I just couldn't let it sit, the way it was with the bad ending. I always prefer going light side. I have played dark side, and Bastila and I have gone against the others. Well, not all of our companions. Some part where you have to kill mission, just absolutely was heartbreaking for me. But that's another story. We got through this one, and I'll tell you what, I really enjoy the game. If you watch the playthrough, it's, quite a long playthrough. I think 47 videos to get through the entire playthrough, but I just tend to explore and do all the side stuff, or at least a lot of the side stuff. I didn't do as much. I didn't play as many Pizak games as I usually do this time. Plus, I skipped the swoop races on Manon. Usually, that's the first time I've ever skipped the swoop races, but I wanted to cut some time out, and I actually kind of regret it. I missed doing it. This playthrough, in fact, I went to Kashyyyk ahead of Tatooine, when usually I go to Tatooine right after Dantooine, and then Kashyyyk, then Manon, then Korriban. I have changed up Korriban and Manon before just to try it out, and it just didn't feel right. Really, even though the devs back then said, yeah, you can choose which planets after Dantooine, it really makes the most sense story-wise and for character progression, not your own, not just your own character, but your companion's progression as well, because they each have their own quests, their companion quests for each one throughout the course of the game. So it just makes more sense the way everything falls in line, you know, to go Tatooine, Kashyyyk, Manan, and Korriban. So that's what I did. Now, you can see the actors, voice actors, you know. I'll tell you what, you know, some of my favorite voice acting in any video game ever, you know. Cartha Nassi is my favorite. Raphael Sbarge and Candace Wardo is another favorite. John Segan. HK-47. Everybody liked HK-47. Christopher Tabori. Jolie Bendo's another favorite. Kevin Michael Richardson. Then you have Mission Vale, Catherine Tabir. Of course, Bastila, Shan, or Shan. I don't know, I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. Jennifer Hale. Darth Malik, Raphael Ferrar. And yeah, I mean, Karth again, my favorite character in the bunch. Raphael Sbarge also voiced Caden Alenko in Mass Effect, another Bioware developed RPG. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked the do-over. I wanted to show the characters, or the characters, the credits, to pay respects to everyone who worked on the game. There's the title screen again. That's Darth Malik. And I really hope to hear from those of you who did view the playthrough. If not all of it, at least part of it, at least this one, at least this video. And if you haven't done so, please do subscribe, and maybe if you like the videos, maybe leave a like. That would certainly be appreciated by me. This is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I've returned to it time and time again. I'll return to it again. Until then, stay groovy. See you next time. Bye-bye.